It's just past midnight in the Western Pacific. A research crew has spent 11 hours lowering a camera into the deepest place on Earth. I'm Arthur. Down there, the pressure is so intense it would crush a car into the size of a soda can. Nothing should be moving, but at 12:47 a.m., the camera picks up movement. Something large, swimming toward the light. And the answer is stranger than any monster. Imagine riding that camera down. The first 650 feet are crowded with life. Dolphins, tuna, turtles, warm water, golden light. At 3,300 feet, sunlight gives up completely. From here on, every flash you see is made by a living thing. 10,000 feet, 20,000. The water is barely above freezing, and the pressure is 500 times what your body feels right now. By 29,000 feet, named the god of the underworld, 8 tons of pressure per square inch. This crew wasn't sightseeing. For months, listening stations had picked up a strange sound rising from the trench. Rhythmic, regular, unexplained. They called it the trench pulse. It repeated every few minutes, then vanished for days. Almost like something switching on and off. Then, at nearly the deepest point ever filmed, a pale shape glides into the floodlight. 10 feet across. It circles. Once. Twice. It drifts straight over the lens, and the feed cuts to static for exactly 9 seconds. When the picture returns, it's gone. But the sensors caught something else. The water temperature had jumped almost 2 degrees. That's like finding a warm patch inside your freezer. When the footage leaked, the internet screamed Megalodon. But the scientists on that vessel were excited about something completely different. Let's clear the suspects. Megalodon? These giants were warm water hunters that ate whales near the surface. There's nothing for them down here. If Megalodons still existed, we'd find fresh teeth and bite marks on whales. We don't. Case closed. Next suspect, please. A colossal squid? They live near Antarctica and stop around 3,000 feet. Hadal pressure would turn their soft bodies inside out. Suspect 3 sounds ridiculous. A snailfish. But in 2023, scientists filmed one at 27,000 feet, the deepest fish ever recorded. Snailfish are practically made of jelly. There's nothing for the pressure to crush. And wide-angle lenses down there make everything look bigger. But a fish doesn't explain the pulse, or the heat, or the static. For that, the team looked at the trench floor itself. The Mariana Trench is a subduction zone. The Pacific plate grinds underneath the Philippine plate, sinking slowly into the planet's mantle. Where plates grind, seawater seeps into the crust, superheats, and blasts back out through hydrothermal vents. Underwater geysers of boiling, mineral-rich water. The second lander found exactly that. An unmapped field of vents, switching on and off. The mysterious pulse was the rhythm of the vents. The temperature spike was a warm plume. And the static? Vent plumes carry charged mineral particles that scramble electronics. Every clue explained. And the creature? Almost certainly a new species of giant snailfish patrolling its territory. Because those vents were surrounded by life, mats of bacteria feeding on chemicals instead of sunlight. Shrimp, worms, an entire ecosystem powered by the heat of the planet itself. NASA studies these exact ecosystems to imagine life on Europa and Enceladus. The bottom of our ocean is the closest thing to an alien world. We've mapped all of Mars, yet most of our own seafloor has never been seen. What's still down there? Subscribe and stay on the bright side.